Okay, so there's our half lemon, and ow, it's in my cut. It's in my cut. It's in my raccoon wounds. Alright. Alright. Now, for the piece of ginger. I haven't used ginger in a long time, so this is going to be fun. But you want to make sure that your knife is clean before you touch the ginger. Make sure you use either a clean cutting board or just really wipe it off. Make sure it's dry. Okay. Alright, so ginger. Ginger is a root. Okay. And I'm just going to cut into it. And we're going to use a 1/2 inch piece. So, alright. I was guesstimating, but that's roughly a 1/2 inch, okay? Then you're just going to peel it and just take the outside layer off. It's not that hard. It's okay if you lose a little bit of the ginger in the process. I feel weird though, chopping up ginger. It's a hate crime, isn't it? Okay. So you have this, okay? Now you're going to take it and you're going to mince it. And I wish you could see this because I'm getting really good at this. Just mince it up real good because you do not want to bite into a chunk of ginger. Let me tell you what. It's not good. Alright, so there it is minced. Put it right in. And lastly, I'm going to grab the spinach. I use fresh spinach. I would usually use baby spinach, but this looked so good I just couldn't pass it up. So we're going to want 2 cups. Yeah, 2 cups of spinach. You don't have to use the stems. You can if you want to. The stems do have nutrients that we often miss out on because you wouldn't want to eat it in a salad, I will tell you. I don't know if you've ever had spinach leaves on your salad, but if you bite into that stem, it's pretty gross. I don't like to unwrap this. I know it makes it harder to get leaves out, but I like to keep it wrapped. And to my local friends, I got this at Whole Foods. It was like $2. Not bad. And I've got more for another day. Now, I've made these before, and I've gotten really good at eyeballing it. So that's what I'm going to do here. Then you just put that right in there. Okay. Now, you don't want to overpack a home blender, so what I'm going to do now, before I add the rest of it, I'm going to go ahead and start blending. I use Pulse. Now I'm on smoothie. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my greens. And take out any leaves that look wilted. Wilted leaves are really floppy and just limp. Okay, so don't use those. And it's probably done at this point. Yes, you will see bits of the leaf in there that aren't chopped up. Oh, if you find a stalk, you can take it out. Okay, so don't reach all the way down. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Okay. What's it missing? No, it's not really missing anything. Okay, so I'm going to get a glass. Alright. We're going to put this in a glass. This is roughly 8 ounces. Okay, so this would equal a glass. And I'm going to pour it instead of using the spout. Okay. Let's see how this tastes. Oh. Would it pureed better in a Vitamix? Because there are some chunks of spinach in there, but it's not bad. I just let it go, okay? And when I come back, I'll make the kale smoothie. Okay, so my kale's gone bad. It happens sometimes. I just didn't use it in time. So instead, I'm going to teach you how to make a really delicious soy, I guess you could call it a smoothie, because you don't really put any ice cream in it. So, what we need. Chocolate silk. This is just going to be a single serving. So we don't need a lot. Get your banana. I don't really have a lot of soy milk left, so I might actually borrow some of Eric's almond milk. No, I won't need to. Okay. That's about a cup and a half of the chocolate silk, and I absolutely love it. I love it more than chocolate milk. And with this one, you don't need to worry about the banana getting cut up smaller. This blender is actually better than I thought. A little bit more. I love bananas. Lots of potassium. Okay. You can add other things like apples. Ooh, I have blueberries. I forgot I had blueberries. Alright, I've got blueberries. Don't need a lot, you know. Blueberries, they pack a nice wallop of taste. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Alright, so just a few blueberries. Okay. Now, ice. Ice is the key to any smoothie. Try to get, if you have a home blender, try to get, wow, that ice is frozen solid. Try to get ice that's, not like huge chunks. Okay. Alright. There we go. And then just add your ice. And there you go. I think that's, yeah, that's all I'm gonna add to it. Okay, so my lid, where's my lid? Here's my lid. You see, I already cleaned this. It's not dry. It doesn't matter if it's a little wet. You can just go straight from one thing to another. Just make sure you thoroughly clean it first. Alright, pulse until the ice cubes are chunked up. And then if you have this one, smoothie set. And leave it for a couple minutes. That'll give me time to clean up. compost heat box. Should be done. Might have actually got 2 servings out of this, looks like. Alright. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, it's good. Could have used a little bit more blueberry. I wish I had some mint leaf. That would have made it even better. But it's really good. Now, I wouldn't say you could sit here and drink these all night and you'd be healthy. You wouldn't. Chocolate Silk is good. It's better for you than regular milk. But it is loaded with calories. So, 1 cup, 8 ounces is 120 calories. Okay. It does have a good amount of potassium, 350 milligrams. So probably adding the banana was a little overkill, but who cares? It has 2 grams of dietary fiber, but it's got 17 grams of sugar, so you gotta watch out for that. 5 grams of protein, really good, better than milk, and only 3 grams of total fat, which mostly comes from saturated and polyunsaturated fat. There's 0 grams of trans fat. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't have trans fat. I learned that in my nutrition science class, first semester of school. You can have, I want to say it was 0.05% trans fat in it and put 0 trans fat. The FDA, I believe you can look up their guidelines for things to better learn about how they grade and help you make better decisions when looking at food labels. Yeah. No regrets, man. This is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay. So, yeah. That is a really delicious chocolate banana blueberry smoothie. I think if you added a little bit more ice and maybe some vegan vanilla ice cream or something, it would make a really good milkshake. So, all sorts of things you can do with food. It's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to call this one done. Alright. Sorry about the kale. As soon as I can get some more kale, I will be sure to do a video for that. And again, I apologize for my appearance. I look like ass, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to feel good, and that's the important thing. So, alright. Thanks, guys.